Are you the biggest Spirit Riding Free fan?
Yeah!
Get ready to test your knowledge with a Spirit Riding Free Superfan quiz and keep track of how many questions you answer correctly. Round 1, Trivia. In Episode 1, where does Lucky first meet Spirit? Inside Filbert Canyon, alongside the train to Miradero, or at Copperhead River? What is Lucky's real first name? Lucy, Lucia, or Fortuna?
Hello, I'm Miss Flores. You must be Fortuna.
You can call me.
Yes, but I call her Lucky. All her friends do.
Aside from riding, what is Prue's special talent? Singing, painting, or dancing?
Leap into the saddle, and my horse and I are willing.
Who stole Abigail's prize-winning pie? Mary Pat and Bianca, Snips and Senor Carrots, or Spirit and the Herd?
Mary Pat had Bianca keep us busy, while she stole pie number 2. It was so good.
In Season 3, what color dress does Prue wear to the governor's ball? Green, yellow, or pink?
I don't look so bad if I do say so myself. I'm going to enjoy this.
When Lucky finds out her dad is marrying Miss Flores, where does she run away to? Horse camp, Aunt Cora's house, or the circus? In the episode Lucky and the Field Trip Fraud, Maricela thinks she discovers a fossil, but what does it turn out to be? A dried up horse dropping, a chicken bone, or a clump of dirt?
Maricela? That's not a fossil. It's a dried up horse dropping.
What is Aunt Cora's favorite kind of flower? Tulips, sunflowers, or roses?
Aunt Cora! Hold on. Something sprouted in my bag for you.
Sunflowers! Oh, you remembered.
Where was Lucky's half-sister born? In a barn, on a train, or in a hospital? Who orders 5 D-stem cherries with their ice cream? Abigail, Snips, or Maricela?
A hot fudge sundae with extra ice cream, extra fudge, extra nuts, and extra whipped cream. And 5 cherries. Destemmed.
In Season 8, what did Liza hide under Chica Linda's saddle to sabotage the Buffalo Hills riding competition? A rock, a jack, or a pencil?
With a rider in the saddle, this would drive any horse crazy.
Round 2, what happens next? If one thing's for sure, there's never a dull moment with the pals. Can you finish these scenes and tell us what happens next? Let's find out with Round 2, what happens next.
But you're the only one who entered, so by default, your guess is the closest. So, congratulations.
They're mine! Oh, mine!
What does Abigail do next? Gives the jelly beans to Snips, eats the whole jar, or drops the jar?
Oh, I wish we could dunk Maricela, but I'll settle for Snips.
Not if I knock him in first. I've had to live with Snips for the last 6 years.
What happens next? Snips gets dunked, Snips catches the ball, or Abigail misses and breaks the window.
Come on, Spirit, we're so close. If we can just make it over that last jump, we can go on the ride. Ready? No, not ready.
What happens next? Lucky and Spirit stick the landing. Spirit knocks the hurdle into the fence, or Spirit falls and hurts his leg.
We're going too fast! What do we do? Jump! Oh no!
What happens next? Spirit saves Lucky, Mr. Prescott saves Lucky, or the handcar stops just in time. name that horse. Think this has been too easy? Well, hold your horses. It's time we put you to the ultimate test. Can you name these horses? You have 3 seconds to answer.
So many wishes, so many dreams, so many things I can't wait to see. New surprises waiting for us, I can hardly wait. Ooh, it's so amazing. We're going on an adventure, having the time of our lives. Nothing's gonna stand in our way. We're on an adventure, excitement's running high. It's incredible, we can't wait. So much fun and laughter. This is the perfect day.
That's a wrap. Add up how many questions you answered correctly. What level fan are you? Keep watching Spirit Riding Free on Netflix until you're a champion Spirit Riding Free superfan.